Hi, welcome to Learn Traditional Mandarin Chinese with Zoe. That's me. This is Beginner Lesson 2. Radical, Component, Pronunciation and Meaning. 第二堂课，部首、偏旁、发音与字义。In the last lesson, we talked about the basic element of Chinese characters. And we learned the character 永. Every character has a radical. It's like English word has prefix, root, and suffix. Do you remember we talked about the 永 is originally from a long river? The radical of 永 is 水. 水 comes from river. It means water. The pronunciation of 水 is the beginning of shrink. Keep the retroflex part here and then add way. So it will like 水. 水. Then make it a third tone. From 水 to 水. From 水 to 水. The pinyin system is not the same as English alphabet. So be careful not to mix with the pronunciation of English alphabet. And you might have noticed, 水 and 永 has totally different pronunciation, although they look similar. The truth is they might have similar pronunciation only when they have exactly the same part. These three characters have the same pronunciation, 永. And you can find them have the same part of the 永 we have learned. However, they have different radicals and meanings. The left one is forever, the middle one means swim, and the right one is chant. Radical relates to the meaning of character, but not the pronunciation of it. The left one is 江, means river. Middle one is 湖, means lake, and the right one is 海, means sea. And they share the same radical, water. Let's take a look at another character, which is also a radical, 马. 马 means horse. Its pronunciation is 妈 with the third tone. From 妈 to 马. From 妈 to 马. The extension characters are 萧 and 玉. 萧 means a strong horse. Pronunciation is like shout, but without T in the end. So it will be like 笑. And then with the first tone, take out the stress from 笑 to 消. From 笑 to 消. The next one is 御. It means control, usually applied to a horse. Or now sometimes we apply this verb to a husband. The pronunciation is the very beginning of use, but not you. Only 御. And with the fourth tone. Put the stress at the beginning. From 御 to 御. From 御 to 御. These two characters have the same radical, 马. So their meaning are related to 马, which is horse. The next two characters are 妈 and 马. 妈 means mom, with the first tone, just 妈. And radical of 妈 is 女, which means female. 马 is the third tone, so it's pronounced 马. Again, 马. It means and its radical is 回, which means insect. In traditional Chinese, it's an action character, but in simplified Chinese, it's a character means insect, and is simplified from 虫. For the pronunciation, this combination of very beginning of try, we need some retrophics, and add long in the end. It will sound like 虫. Now, change the second tone. Just change the stress from 虫 to 虫, from 重 to 重. Now, let's see some more radicals. 人 means human. Use R plus the end of listen. It sounds like 人. Now, make it the second tone. Put a stress at the end. From 人 to 人. From 人 to 人. 子 means child. It will sound like the end of buzz. This is the neutral tone now. Buzz. It's light and short. These characters have two different pronunciations, depends on the usage. Now try the third tone. 子. So it will have the light tone, 子, and the third tone, 子. 口 means mouth. It will sound like the beginning of coach. It will sound like coal. Now, make it the third tone. From coal to coal. From coal to coal. The next one. 山 means mountain. Do you remember the pronunciation of water? 水 is the same beginning of 山. So it's the beginning of shrink and the end of fun. Keep the retroflex part of shrink. So it will sound like 山. Now, make it the first tone. Move the stress from 山 to 山. From 山 to 山. Download the PDF file below and start to practice. There is a blank block below the character, which is for you to put a note of how to pronounce it. Well, forget how hard the pronunciation is. In conclusion, radical associate with the meaning of character, and components relate to the pronunciation. That's it. The next lesson should be radical or component. If you like my video, please press the like button and subscribe. Thank you for your watching. See you next time.